May I say one disclaimer here? Those are the Election Commission numbers which are slightly slower than the private updating numbers that we get from our own sources coming here. So it's important for our viewers to please understand this, why the numbers here and there are different. Those are Election Commission leads on the map, and that's why we are able to show you the map and the exact seat. These are from counting center, the numbers, the updates that we get from our manual sources, which is why you'll see a discrepancy in the number of leads that are reflected here and there. Important disclaimer, but the manner in which this is progressing, Salim Dharnidhar, it's absolutely clear the DMK in lead position, in pole position, and when it happens for the second time, there is the beginning of a story coming in there as the TVK party gets slightly better than the AIADMK. DMK, the dominant force, continues in Tamil Nadu?
Oh, I think I've been on multiple shows and I've been consistent on one stance, which is that this election in Tamil Nadu is not about who's going to be the ruling party. That is going to be my party. It's going to be about who could be the opposition face in Tamil Nadu for the coming years or for the coming decades. This stance, I have been consistent for the last 4 months. Because if you look at any survey, DMK seems to be, my chief minister seems to be having 50-60% approval rate. Most preferred chief minister survey, 60%, more than 60%. DMK Stalin is the most preferred chief minister candidate. Number 2 stands at 25%, 15%. So that is why I kept saying this election is about who could be the opposition to the DMK for longest period of time.
You think Vijay would be the opposition face?
I don't know that people will decide, but in people's mind, they have made sure that DMK Stalin is there to stay because he's undisputed leader.
So right now, it's DMK is getting two times more than what the ADMK is getting. Again, will the TVK become the number 2 party, or will the ADMK hold on to its number 2 position as the leader of the opposition? We'll have to wait and see.
The jury is out.
Yeah, the jury is out on that one. But Bengal, again, if you look at Bengal, BJP holding on. 113, 144 is the halfway mark, and TMC at 86. If we can go back to the leaderboard on that, yes.
Absolutely. And take a look at this. Khata khul gaya finally for Congress party. For the Congress party.
Sanjay is dancing in the aisles.
Yeah. So 113 for the BJP, leading on 113.
2 states, Malda and Mothabari. Mothabari is the place where that national highway was blocked, and then
let me give you some updates coming in from West Bengal at the moment. Noapara, BJP's Arjun Singh is leading. Kunal Ghosh of the Trinamool Congress also leading. SIR impacted seats are 50. BJP leading in 12, TMC in 3, Congress in 1. So Congress getting some benefit of SIR there, Sanjay Jha?
No, I think the Congress has allowed itself to become a spent force in West Bengal. I think these are absolutely inexcusable, frankly, and an unpardonable lapse for a party that ideally should have been aiming to at least be the leader of the opposition. The BJP has completely swamped that space. So I think the Congress has a lot of homework.
Let me also give you region-wise tally. The Deltaic region, TMC 1, BJP 0. Highlines, BJP 15, TMC 3. Northern border region, BJP 2, TMC 8. How do you explain that, JVC?
No, I think, these are very, very early trends. I'm not able to see anything.
Will this change?
Yes.
Okay. Northern Hills, BJP 13, TMC 1. Southern Plains, also BJP 14 and TMC 8. Are we seeing a story happening there?
Then there is a story, right?
Navika,
if this holds.
If that holds.
Yes, but this would be whether SIR deletions, if you're looking at very large Muslim populations, it may not have such an effect, even though the issue must remain live. But if you're looking at where we had all this detailed work that so many voters, this was a margin of victory and defeat, and these many voters have been deleted, and specifically proportional to the deletions, more from the minority community.
So in 50 of the SIR affected seats, the BJP is leading in 12 and the TMC in 3. Again, early days, we don't know how this will play out.
The SIR numbers. We have the SIR numbers here. This is the SIR cluster, and if you look at the 2021 and the 2026, the numbers are very clear. BJP at 10 in 2021, here at 13. TMC was at 6 in these numbers, and it's 2 as far as these numbers are concerned. Congress 0 and 1 right now. So it's an advantage BJP very clearly in these SIR affected seats, and these are 44 of the seats where the margin of victory is lower than the total number of exits as far as the deletions.
The deletions were far more than the margin.
Well, I don't know, but is it time for a jhalmuri break? In case SIR is having an impact, jhalmuri break?
I'll have, because I'm hungry.
Okay, all right. Jhalmuri is the flavor this season. So, bhaiya, do jhalmuri, mirchi wala?
Thoda, medium.
Okay, all right. But Bengal is the story, and if SIR is having an impact. Rajagopalan, your story in Tamil Nadu not quite holding out just yet. In Bengal, we're seeing the beginnings of the BJP making inroads into South Bengal. Are you wanting to revise your analysis? Now's the time to do it.
No revision, Navika. I stand by Mr. JVC's projections. And second thing, the factor of Rahul Gandhi stabbing MK Stalin's, initiatives also paying dividends to Stalin, because Rahul Gandhi's absence from the electioneering campaign with Stalin also paid dividends to DMK. Therefore, Rahul Gandhi is a spend vote in Tamil Nadu. Number one.
I got the regional breakup in Tamil Nadu. I'll just give that out for our viewers. Kaveri Basin, the Delta, DMK leading in 6, TVK in 1, ADMK 0. Northern Tamil Nadu, which is the KTCC region, DMK ahead in 7, ADMK ahead in 3, and TVK ahead in 2. Western Tamil Nadu, the Kongu belt, DMK ahead in 1, ADMK ahead in 4, and TVK 0. So this is the breakup of the various regions. Yeah, ADMK is taking a lead in Kongu.
There's another interesting trend coming in from West Bengal, which I just want to very quickly show, coming across to you, Swati, and this is an interesting trend. Now, these are the urban seats in West Bengal. How has urban West Bengal voted? It's going to be very interesting to see, because BJP has very clearly made a pitch for this particular part of the electorate. TMC was at 12, very clearly leading over the BJP's 8. Now that has slipped as far as this trend is concerned. 13 for BJP, 7 for TMC, 1 for Congress in urban Bengal.
Urban areas is where Trinamool was strong even in 2001.
Yes.
25 years back, it was urban areas where in West Bengal, Trinamool was able to do well. And in 2021 also, BJP was unable to percolate urban Bengal. It was a rural Bengal.
This trend will stay, or will it change?
I think this trend is going to stay.
Okay, that is big. That is big if BJP is leading in urban areas in Bengal.
In 2021, there were 68 urban seats, of which 48 were won by the TMC, the rest by the BJP. As far as rural seats is concerned, this is where TMC was clearly dominant. Out of 226 rural seats, the TMC had won 167. What's happening right now, also an interesting trend emerging in West Bengal from the early leads that we've been witnessing, is that the BJP, at least so far, has managed to breach about 19 firewalls held by the TMC. Firewalls are those seats which a particular party has won for 3 consecutive elections.
Can we show that on the leaderboard?
We'll be able to show it there.
Not in the lead, only when it actually happens.
Yes.
But here's another talking point. Take a look at this. TVK very, steadily growing, now leading on 28, and this gap between TVK and the AIADMK is closing.
Yeah, absolutely, and very well. I mean, one of the panelists.
We have the statistic for that. The firewall that he was talking about. This is the fortress fight cluster that we're talking about. 12 for the TMC in 2021. BJP clearly breaching that. 7 versus 5. So BJP gets 7, TMC gets 5. So this is a fortress that has been breached, which means there are certain firewall seats which BJP has been able to make inroads into.
And look at it. It is on Kolkata.
Yeah, in Kolkata
It
and
is
around.
in presidency region.
Yes.
Well, Sagar,